busiest actors in Hollywood, I should say. And she stars on the hit drama The Equalizer. And joining me now is Lorraine Toussaint. Hello, how are you?
I'm terrific. Thank you for having me.
So congrats on the success of season 1 of The Equalizer, and so much success that you guys are now coming back for a season 2. That has to be very exciting.
Yeah, it's very validating. The fans have been just so responsive and given us so much reassurance and positive response that the network picked us up almost immediately, which is rare and really great.
Well, it says good things about the show, and I'm not surprised. It has some really great storylines and, of course, an incredible cast as yourself and Queen Latifah. So what's it like with you guys on set? What do you do during your downtime when you're not filming?
You know, between takes, Latifah's always got, she's got a great playlist. And, you know, the playlist is always going, and a very eclectic playlist, as a matter of fact. And so there's a lot of genuine camaraderie that happens on set. That's, you know, and we've all kind of bonded because we were shooting most of this through the pandemic, and it led itself to just a kind of closeness with the actors because everything looked so different. Filming is now so different than it was before the pandemic. So, and Queen is fun. She's just cool. I mean, you look in the dictionary under cool, and there's a picture of Latifah.
That's such a great way to describe it. Okay, so let's talk about your character on The Equalizer. You know, she is pretty much, I would describe as sort of the heart and soul of the show, that moral compass for Robin and her teenage daughter. Tell us a little bit about that and what we can expect in the season finale.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, the Latifah character, you know, while she's been off taking care of bad guys and keeping us safe in the world, she had the good sense to put a somewhat responsible person at home to take care of her daughter, to hold down the home front. And so that's the Aunt Vi character. I think of her as more of an Aunt Mame character, somewhat irreverent, breaks the rules, has had a sordid past. There's really nothing you can not talk to Aunt Vi about because she's pretty much done it all. And hopefully in season 2, we'll start doing it all again. That might be, I think that'll be exciting. But in this first season, she is Robin's moral compass, and she's the go-to for Delilah. And often the referee between those two, because stepping into the role of mama after all these years is a tough one.
No doubt. I think we all need an Aunt Vi in our lives. It's such a cool dynamic with the character. So, you know, usually when I do these interviews, I print out notes and sometimes the IMDb of, you know, the things that you guys have been in or actors have been in. I don't have enough paper or print in my computer to do that at all. You have such an amazing career. It dated back all the way to 1983. That's incredible. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been at this for over 30 years. I mean, it's unbelievable to think of those kinds of numbers. But, you know, I was on set last night, and I love it today as much as I loved it when I started. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world is to be on the sound stage doing what I do.
So do you have a favorite role or moment that just sticks out, a character that you play that is just something that has been unlike any other?
Yes, you know, one of my favorites was Renee Jackson in Any Day Now. That was such a timely piece and is actually still very, very relevant today. The show is Any Day Now for Lifetime. But recently I did something really under the radar, kind of under the radar for AMC, a couple of seasons on Into the Badlands, where I played this very interesting sorceress kind of character. I got to indulge my badass martial arts part of myself, running around the mountains of the Wicklow Mountains in Ireland. Lived there for a bit shooting that, and so of course, you know, Orange is the New Black. She was a complex girl, shall we say? She was very fun to create, and here we are. You know, and she's not V, but I'm playing Vi. they're two different characters, two very different. If you know the V character from Orange, they're very different.
They're very different. You did such a great job with her, and you're doing such a great job with Aunt Vi as well. So really quick before I let you go. Okay, so that, you know, into the Badlands, very cool. So you learned a little bit of, you know, some fighting bad guys. Maybe we'll see some of that on the Equalizer. I don't know, just throwing it out there.
I'm putting it out there too, you know, because, you know, I would love to know that Aunt Vi has had some sort of really interesting past too, where she's like, you know, a marksman or really good with a bow and arrow, or, you know, but most, I think what's going to happen, hopefully she'll be much more of the Batman character to the Alfred character to the Batman. That's a fun character too. So that's kind of the way I see Aunt Vi operating the second season.
All right. Well, very cool. Lorraine, it was such a pleasure to speak with you. The season finale of The Equalizer airs Sunday, May 23rd, right here on KPIX 5. Thank you so much. What a pleasure.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.